What if autism isn't a disorder, but a different way that the soul chooses to speak? My now 19-year-old daughter, McKenna, she has a rare chromosome deletion and she's considered on the spectrum. But I've come to realize that she is not broken. She's actually a soul anchored closer to the divine, expressing through a body that is less entangled in this world's noise. So maybe what we call special needs is actually special frequency. Maybe these children are not here to conform, but they're here to remind us how to truly feel, remember, and love. If you have a nonverbal autistic child, I want you to think about this. Words are not the soul's first language, energy is. And the difficulty that these children face is not with reality, but with the way that Earth structures reality. And if you can honor their unique soul interface and help others rewire how they perceive their intelligence, purpose, and communication. Now, if this video found you, then I'm assuming you are probably on the same frequency and that you're into spirituality. So let's just take this a little deeper. When I was channeling this information through with what I like to call my soul team, I want to share with you what we were discussing. So I've got my notes here from that session, and I'm just going to read to you what we were discussing in this channeling session. So when a human is born with what you call autism, chromosomal deletions, or special needs, it's not a failure of form. It's often a refinement of function. These beings are not less connected to the world, they are differently synchronized. Many are operating from a thinner veil between the soul consciousness and your human form, meaning that their core operating system is less filtered by egoic programming and societal conditioning or illusion-based identity structures. And I know for my daughter, I have always said this about her. I'm always like, she's got it, like it's like she doesn't have an ego, and she's like a pure soul living. Like she's in a completely different reality than we are, and it's beautiful. And because she does have good caregivers, I mean, she's got it made. It's a beautiful thing once you learn to view it that way. So the next part, while the body and brain may show signs of difference, the soul often remains closer to source, unentangled by the distortions that the neurotypical matrix produces. And again, that's kind of what I was referring to. So they were telling me in my daughter's case, her deletion is a divine rerouting, allowing her to carry a pure tone of remembrance with less distortion from the earth overlays. Now, they were saying autistic and special needs souls often carry starline frequencies or ancient harmonic imprints incompatible with current earth neurocoding. They operate more from sensory magnetic reception rather than linear processing. They prioritize vibrational truth over spoken or social conformity. You can tell that based off of who they want to be around and not want to be around. Like they're getting the energy input. And then they transmit from essence, not their identity. So this is why so many parents feel that their special needs child is wise beyond this world, because they are. Often soul level anchors here to teach embodiment, not performance. So I am not discounting how challenging it is to have an autistic child or to deal with someone that is special needs. Trust me, I have been doing this for 19 years now with this specific child, and it's a lot of work. It is, and it makes my life different than what it would be like if I wasn't her mom. But along this journey, I have discovered ways to allow her to just live on this earth without putting pressures of all these societal things, like all these norms that we expect of our humans here, and things just flow a lot more easily. So anyways, I hope that this video can help somebody. And if you are really struggling with your child, I do offer some different types of services. And one of my gifts and abilities is being able to get information from your child's higher self, so that if they are nonverbal and you are trying to figure out if there's something going on, like what's causing it, or if you just wish that you knew what they were thinking or wish that you could get some information from them, that is something that I can work with you on. If you're interested, you can look at my site for that. If you have any questions, just ask in the comments. But anyways, I hope this video finds who it's meant to find and can help who it's meant to help.